Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to have a chat with you. Many of the conversations I have with you are inspired by conversations I have with other people. They get me thinking, and I think it adds value to what I would like to share with you. One of the latest conversations I had was with my wife, and it was pertaining to how difficult it is to put away for savings. And that's what I want to talk to you about. This conversation is really going to the average Joes, the average Janes out there, the average folks out there. Some of the folks, they make over 100K a year. It's easy for them to invest in whatever they're investing in. Some of those folks, God bless it, nothing wrong with them. They got somebody managing their investments. I want to talk to those average people out there, you and I, who have difficulties savings, putting money away for savings. And what I mean by savings is whatever you choose is wisest for your family, whether that be a 401k, IRA, Roth IRA, stock market, combination, whatever. For me, it's gold, silver, mixture of a 401k plan. Who knows what might come in the future for me? The conversation was just how difficult it is to put money away for savings, and that we have to fight and struggle to do it. And sometimes we have to put our savings away before some of the financial obligations take place. And I do that from time to time. It gets me in a little hot water, and I'll explain that later on in the future. In the future of this video. Before I begin, I want to say I'm having the same difficulties. So I'm not attempting to talk down to anybody. In fact, this is intended as a motivational, to motivate people, to let them know they're no different. Your struggles are no different from a lot of other people. Don't feel alone. And so I want to start the conversation as follows. Many people will put the greatest effort, the greatest planning into getting the latest and greatest of everything they want, whether it be latest car, latest rims, latest phone, latest clothes. You get my point. They'll plan it. They'll get that vacation planned. It's freaking ingenious. The effort, the brain power that goes into it. And I mean this. Some serious planning. Allocating funds from credit cards and this account and that account. And boy, they plan it to the minute they can go and walk in and pick up that purchase. Ingenious. The effort that went into it could resolve lots of problems, social problems on this earth. The brain power that goes into what some people will do to get the latest and greatest, yet will claim in the next breath of air that it's just too difficult to put away anything for savings. Many companies of the past offered what they called a pension plan. Many of those companies, not all, have put pension plans to the wayside. They no longer offer them as a retirement package. Government employees get them, and some of your higher end corporations still offer them. But on the whole, many of us average people don't get them. That leaves a void in your ability to survive in your later years financially. For those folks, who inherited money, good. For those folks who have plans to start a business after they retire, good. I'm talking to those folks who are just relying on savings or various retirement accounts. You're not going to have a pension, but yet you find it too difficult to put away for savings. yet you're freaking so diabolically intelligent to get the latest and greatest. I'm amazed. In a paycheck, I realize that the first thing that comes out of the paycheck is financial obligations. I agree. Financial obligations for you young ones, you know, your rent, your mortgage, your car, your electric, your water, your garbage, your food. And then there's that portion that's small, and I do mean small portion that's left over that you need to decide what to do with. But instead of taking anything out for investing purposes, many, not all, because I know a lot of us, we do. Many will, you know, I kind of worked hard this last 2 weeks. I need to decompress. I need to go out to dinner. I got to go to a nightclub. Who knows? I might even go, on a vacation somewhere. So they subtract that from that meager portion that was left, and they look at the remaining portion. Hey, honey, we're broke. And that cycle goes on and on and on until one day they are no longer able to work, or they've chosen to retire. Without savings, you chose to retire, you're in big trouble. I guess the point of this video that I really want to put out there is that brain power that goes into getting the latest and greatest. That ingenuity, that genius, that mathematical calculations. You're going to have to put it towards, you're going to have to focus that energy on your savings. For me, it's silver and gold and some other things I've got cooking in the background, such as cryptocurrencies. And yes, I am lucky enough to have a 401k plan. You're going to have to put that energy. You're going to have to fight for every freaking dime you put away for savings, folks. It's not meant to be easy. And haven't you noticed yet in your life that the hardest things to accomplish are normally the most important things to accomplish? I've gotten into a little bit of hot water investing. What do I mean by hot water? Well, I accidentally bought a little bit too much silver here, or I bought too much cryptos here. Oops, another bill came in that I wasn't expecting. Puts me in a little bit of financial bind. But that's okay, folks. And it's going to happen to you. You must know this. It's going to happen to you. You're going to have to scratch and claw for that savings, that retirement. And it's going to sometimes bite you in the ass. But that's okay. You know why? Because you're currently employed now. You're able to recover from those minor financial mistakes, those overspending of expenditures on your gold, your silver, or this investment or that investment. You're going to do it from time to time, and you gotta do it. You're employed now. You can recover from that. The clock is ticking, and once it reaches zero, there's no recovering. What you put away and what is offered to you by your employers is all you got.